we're all sitting in our living room, and my dad just keeps talking about how healthy my mom is, and she had a checkup, but she's fine, and she's in good hands, and they're so reassuring about everything. And I looked across the couch to my brother, and he's sitting there crying. And I didn't understand because, our dad is telling us that our mom's fine.
It was August 18th, 2001. Our parents took both of us up into their room. They sat us down on their bed and said they had to talk to us about something. It was really scary because they started crying and we didn't really know what was going on. As a second grader, we had no idea what was happening, so they decided to read us a book to kind of lead into what they wanted to tell us. The people in the book would be going through what we would be going through as a family.
And he told us that Grandpa was sick. And we said, what's going on? My grandfather was the kind of guy that never got sick. If he got a cough or something, he just wouldn't go to the doctor. He was like, I'm fine. So apparently he had a cough for a little while. And we finally went to the doctor and got some antibiotics, but just hadn't gotten better.
It was really brisk outside that night, and my dad, he came to pick me up from dance, and you could tell that something wasn't right. He looks at me and he says, Shannon, I have something to tell you. And we took a turn down the road on my way home from dance, and I swear those 10 minutes in the car felt like 3 hours.
I remember knowing that my mom wasn't feeling too well in the months prior. I remember knowing that she had a doctor's appointment that day. So when they sat us down, it was we knew something serious was about to happen. And that's how I found out my mom had stage 4 breast cancer.
That's when I found out my mom had cancer.
That's where we were when we found out our mom had cancer.
That's when my dad ended up telling me that my grandfather had lung cancer.
And that's when I found out my mom had stage 4 melanoma.
I relay in honor of my mom.
I relay in honor of my mom. I relay in honor of my mom.
I relay for my grandfather so that no grandchild has to lose their grandfather to cancer.
I relay in memory of my mom for her love, and just, it's all for you, Mom.
I also relay because cancer sucks. It's not anything that anyone should have to go through.
We relay to finish the fight.